Okay guys, so moving on to this week's news. First thing I want to talk about, as is a very important subject to me, is Vestas system in Europe. Now, I will regularly talk about the situation in Europe. Doesn't mean this is a European show, you know, it's international. The game's worldwide. But being here in the UK, it's a thing that's very important to me. And recently there's been rumours circulating regarding Marvel Legends and the availability within Europe. Now, there's one distributor is reported to have said that excuse me, Marvel Legends is already out of print in Europe, which, you know, sets alarm bells ringing. And I know one particular well-known player who has said that, you know, due to distribution, etc., he's packing in, which I think will be a great shame if he does. And it's also going to be a decision made for the wrong reason, because Marvel Legends is not out of print in Europe. I got an email back off of Rob Hooley, who's a representative for Upperdeck UK, and Marvel Legends is not actually printed in Europe, so therefore it can't go out of print in Europe. The stock is imported, so there is no question of it being out of print in Europe. Question I would like an answer to is, does UDE Europe have a very finite limit to what it can import? That I do not know. If anyone out there knows, or can put me in touch with someone who would know, someone at Upperdeck US maybe, I think that would be great, because Marvel Legends just seems like the set to kickstart everything. I started this week's article, One Step Beyond, with it's just like Origins again, and it is. It's just like Marvel Origins all over again. It's fantastic. It's brilliant. It's just triggering so many good ideas and so many good feelings amongst new and old players. So I think that if Europe does have a finite limit on the stock it can import, that's going to be a mistake, because all we're going to do is we're going to hit the eBay traders, which we can do anyway, and a lot of people do. That's what a lot of people do. I mean, the US dollar is so weak against the pound at the minute that we can pick up boxes for almost half the price that we can buy them over here. So, I mean, personally, I buy my boxes online only from a UK or bricks and mortar store. Vast majority of stuff I buy is direct from my local store, which is Final Fantasy in Luton, which is not much more than a market store now. But if you do have to buy online, then please buy from a bricks and mortar store. You know, if you're a UK guy, then buy from a UK store. Go to what they call the game shop is just one off the top of my head. I think it's tgs.co.uk. They're a bricks and mortar store that support the game and host tournaments. Go there, and they have an eBay shop, so buy your stuff there. Don't buy your stuff from the guys that just, have. Well, now I'm feeling a bit bad, because I'm saying here, don't buy the stuff from the retailers that just work out of their back room. But I mean, some of those love the games just as much as we do. So I don't know. It's a contentious issue, but I think you've got to support a place that, if you've got a local store that you can support, you've got to support that local store. That's, the end of it, really. So yes, I just want to lay fears that, although we don't know, the specifics as far as we're concerned, Marvel Legends is not out of print in Europe and in the UK. So fingers crossed on that one. Certainly, because I've just ordered my 3rd box as well, so I want that box. So that's the first bit of news. Second bit of news, to go along with Marvel Legends, excuse me, the official Legends format has been announced over at versussystem.com. I'm just bringing it up now. And here's the article. From October the 1st to October the 31st, this month's Build a Legend tournaments must use decks constructed with cards that are legal for the Silver Age format. All decks must contain at least 60 cards and include at least 12 cards that share the same character in either their card names or game text. Contact your local hobby store to find out when they'll run this marquee event. And then it goes on to list the events and the prizes, which we'll get onto in a second. Cool. Maybe not quite as restrictive as I envisaged, but definitely cool. It's making people think. Although I've already seen forum posts of people that say, yeah, moloids. I mean, yes, you're going to have, however, 12 moloids in there, 14 moloids or whatever. But come on, guys, that's hardly in the spirit of it. Build a Legend tournament, it's about a legend. I don't know. I just think that's sad. If you're going to do that, then I just think that's sad. But who am I to speak? I mean, I'm not a comic fan, but I know the frickin' moloids aren't a comic legend. I think it's intended to be about the marquee characters. It's a marquee event. Use the marquee characters. Don't use frickin' moloids. Otherwise, why the hell not just run World War 3? Insectoid troopers. Great deck. Cool. But no. Actually, I can see Stu, running multiple man decks or something. So, use the big name characters. Go on, it's the reason they're doing this. Yeah. The prizes look all seriously cool. You can read it on the Versus System website, but for first prize there's Marvel Legends Savage Beatdown t-shirt, which is a very nice green t-shirt with the Savage Beatdown art on it with Hulk Smash. Very nice